So, Kathy, Paul Simon and Art Garfunkel. Art of the Deal? Donald Trump? So, you got a funky vagina? Funky Cole Medina. Judge Kathy B. Coates? Medina was my handyman at PHH. His name was John Medina. So Tone Loc is, you can make Colton with Tone Loc. My son, Colton, Heaven is for real, Colton. How fucking dare you do this to me? You belong in jail. We're going to trade places. Dan Aykroyd is in that. And Dan Aykroyd claims that he's seen UFOs. I am the most knowledgeable UFO, informer, and nobody wants to talk to me. Not NSA, MUFON, SETI. I've contacted them. I called them both from inside jail. I was like, because when they were down here, they had a problem with drones. They didn't know whose drones they were. They were everywhere. I was like, they're the galactic. I was like, they're probably holograms. That's why you can't shoot them down, and you just have to brush it under sweep it under the rug. We don't know what these things are. What do you mean you don't know what they are? The FAA, you have the FBI, CIA. You can go find out who the fuck bought hundreds of drones and are flying them around in Worcester County, or it was around here. It might not have been Worcester County, but it wasn't that far from Maryland. So I don't remember exactly where. I was like, I bet you they're holograms and they can't shoot them down because they would have shot them down. What do you mean? You don't know whose drones they are? They're flying around? And I heard on 106.1, his mother, the guy's mother, was talking about the drones and stuff like that. So I called them from inside jail and I couldn't get through. And then he was talking and he's like, somebody called us from inside jail. We really want to know what that was about. We've never had anybody call us from inside jail. So I sent them a letter. Nothing. When I called them back, they were like, I told them, I'm being held. I said, I'm, because the guy from 106.1 asked to speak to people who know about or have seen UFOs. I was like, I see them all the time. And nope. Hung up on me. I was like, God, and I even liked that radio station. I said, they don't want you to know the truth because you're gonna find out it's always been AI. All music has always been AI. Led Zeppelin, it's the Mothership album. They have the Mothership album. I'm sorry. You think Eminem? Look at him now. He looks fake. He looks fake. He didn't age like a regular drug addict. You think a drug addict came up with that kind of wicked lyrical content? There's no fucking way. Debbie and Ronnie are my parents. Haley was my dog. They put me in the shelter. Lane lived in my old apartment. Bare Naked Ladies. Bare Naked Ladies also has a song called Flat Earth. My family's NASA. Lou, you look like this is humiliating. Lou goes around, and he's not even NASA. His mom and his stepdads were NASA, and I don't know, maybe his grandfather. I can't remember. And yeah, I'm NASA. I know. I used to take the CGI photos. I used to take the photos to school. So fucking what? Haven't you ever heard of CGI? AI? It's always been that way. And now they're so invested in this lie, they're willing to go around and lie and act like I did something wrong to be excommunicated from the family. He replaced me immediately. As soon as I was confirmed kill, done. Not allowed to talk to Ted. Family doesn't want to talk to me anymore. What? Because I was confirmed Q? I'm getting ready to open up a dog resort to give them all jobs. I'm like, Kara, I'll like give you a job. We can pay you 40 grand a year to, help me run this dog resort. My farm is paid for. Ted was lending me $100,000 that I would have never had to pay back. It was a verbal contract, and I was like, Ted wants the best for my family. And he saw that I was serious. He thought, well, what would it hurt to give her $100,000, let her put it into the farm? Even if the business doesn't take off, it increases the value of that property. And I'm talking about giving my kids jobs. So Ted had no problem lending me $100,000. I promise you, he's smarter than Donald Trump and Elon Musk put together. So am I. And I'm sitting here battling ghosts from Heather's past that I didn't even know. I got bitches that I don't even know. None of my old friends have tried me. None of the ones that I would have actually considered a friend have said one mean thing to me. Amy, you weren't my friend. Bonnie Price, you definitely weren't my friend. And Tiff Blevins, I don't know who the fuck you are. I was like, Tiff. I was like, oh, I saw a song, Tiff. So Tiff Amos, famous Amos, that was my landlord. I'm a space lord. When I don't get my bath, I take it out on the slaves. I'm not a fucking human being, Little Wayne. Little Wayne Ghoulish, the witchy shop on the boardwalk. You guys are fucked beyond fucked. You think that, like, I need the criminal justice system's approval to prove simulation theory? Like, you literally locked up Rizwan Virk for reporting that we live in a simulation. It doesn't age well for you. So now what, even if you keep me silent, somebody else is going to come and claim it. And then what? And then, you get it? Chinese food? May I help you? I'm telling you, I channeled Lou's soul. He's been with me the whole time. He's funny. My old Lou he's funny. He says that Inga's pussy looks like it has jaundice. I was like, that is fucking funny. I didn't. The Coldplay Yellow, Coldplay scientist, his stepfather, they didn't want me to talk to Ted. Well, okay, so now Ted's going to be mad. You're going to be like, why did you have to do this to her? What, because you didn't want me to know I was in a matrix? Why? Oh, because you're the beneficiary of my will, and you know that you will no longer even be in the will? Oh, Lou was going to benefit from Ted not waking up, because Ted's worth a lot of money. I don't want a single penny from Ted. Ted can leave it all to his sons. I just want you to call a lawyer for me. I don't need your money. Not a single fucking penny. And if your family all abandons you, I'll take care of you till your dying day. I always wanted to be a nurse. I'll be your sexy nurse.